How did you do that? How did you do that?
What over the week, there's something I've been thinking about, and I wasn't sure if I should record it. I've recorded myself talking those kind of things, but I never put them up because I want my channel, my fitness channel, to focus on fitness, no drama or anything like that. But I was like, you know what? The mind is part of health and fitness too. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but it's something that came to mind, and I wanted to, I was thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I should talk about it. Because it involved the mind. The mind is part of health. If the mind is not in the right state, you know, a lot of negativity will follow. So pretty much, something that happened to me. I'm not gonna go too detail on it, but I'll just put it broadly. I'm a person, I'm honest with myself. I will try my best to do the right thing so I don't feel regret later on. So something happened where someone told someone else about something that I did, and then the person who had spoke to came to me and told me of what I did. Then I look at the thing that I did. It wasn't a big deal to me, so I took it upon myself to fix it based on, I didn't have to, because the thing was something that was in public, so I didn't really have to do it. But to keep the peace, and it wasn't a big deal to me, but the person felt it wasn't right to her, for her, or whatever it may be. So I decided to fix it, and then I contact the person to let her know that I know how she felt, and I apologize about it, and I fixed what she did, that person did not like. So in response to me apologizing when I didn't really have to do what I did, you understand what I mean? I don't want to mention what exactly happened, but just understand my situation. Alright? I didn't really have to. I was not obligated to. Even if the person were to call me in court, I will still have the right of what I did. But to keep the peace, I took it upon myself, fix it, and then apologize. In response to what I've done, the person contacted me back, and pretty much it's almost, I don't want to say exactly what the person said. It's almost like giving me the middle finger to F it. And then on top of it, the person's partner contacted me to further disregard my apology. So in response, I was gonna respond back. Before I responded back, the person who had contacted me and tell me how that person felt, I said, look, this is what I'm gonna do and respond to my apology for, you know, for whatever, right? In return, the person said, no, don't respond back. I'm gonna cause problem. The problem had already started, right? So I said, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna respond. I leave it alone. But in return, because now I know how those two people, the person who had originally felt like I violated her trust or something like that, and her partner, together, they already have a view of how, they have a specific view of me. So I told the person who had first told me about what these two had told me, I said, you know what, from now on, I do not want to be around them. Because not only they just, in other words, I didn't really expect them to come and hug me and, how will I say that, and put me on a pedestal or anything like that. All I wanted was, okay, I fixed the mistake, blah, 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 let's move on. But instead, they dip deeper into the situation. So I didn't respond to their pretty much giving me the middle finger, because the person told me not to, right? So like I was saying, to keep my peace of mind, to avoid any situation, because I have that anger in me where I was like, you didn't really have to respond to me like that, right? So I decided from that point on is just stay away. Just stay away, because I do not want any problem, because the thing is still in my mind. I don't want to snap. When I'm angry, I am angry. So to avoid any possibility of saying certain things that I probably will not mean, I felt like it's the best thing for me to stay away. Now, it's been 2 years. Things have passed. I've kept my distance. Certain event that happened, they forced me to go. I went because of one particular person, but majority of the time, I just stay away. So recently, the person who had told me that how that other person felt, now all of a sudden, because I'm staying away, all of a sudden, he's upset at me. He's upset at me for not going, being in an environment where I don't feel comfortable, where they literally told me I'm not welcome. And I had mentioned it to him, what they had told me, that because of certain things that I do, or they don't know what else I might be doing, and, you know, as if I'm sneaking to do certain things. This is why I stay away. So now the person who had originally told me is upset at me for not being part of their circle anymore. And that got me really, it's been probably 3 years now going. To avoid trouble is just stay away. Now this person is forcing me to be in an environment where I'm not welcome, and then if I say something, everybody's gonna be against me. Why would I want to be in a situation like that? All week that has been in my mind. At first I was upset, and I was like, you know, let me continue keeping my distance, because it's the best way to keep my peace of mind. And you know, I don't know if I explained the situation clear enough, but the thing that I want, because my channel has to do with health. The mind is as important as the physical, as everything else. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I felt like for me, this is the best way to keep my peace of mind, to avoid trouble, to avoid saying things that I may regret, to avoid a lot of things. It just keep my distance. If someone doesn't want, they probably, I don't know, because once they had said that things, it's as if nothing happened. As if nothing ever happened. And then they expect me to accept it. And then that person who had originally mentioned it to me want me to tolerate all their BS and then not respond. And then he's not opening his mouth to defend me. So, like I said, to avoid trouble, I'd rather stay in my little bubble. Sometimes being in your little bubble is good to avoid trouble. Because if two fierce person get together and nobody's backing down, it's trouble ready to happen. So I rather to avoid that is just stay away. So let me know what you think. This, I don't know if I'm gonna put this up. It's just something that I've been thinking about, and it, you know, it's been in my mind for a while, and I just felt I just want to hear what some of you have to say, even though I don't go too much detail of the situation. But based on the way that I explain it, I hope you understand, and let me know your perspective and what you feel about it. Because I don't have money to go spend for psychologists, but that's the best way for me to avoid trouble, to keep my peace of mind, to function, to take care of my kids, to just be somewhat normal. I have the gym, that's my therapy, and you know, that's it. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.